Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is from March 16th, sorry about that, from March 16th until March 24th. This is the waning moon period and the dark moon period. So it's the time from the full moon until we have the new moon in Aries. This week is an incredible week because we do have the sun moving into Aries on the 19th, and that's also the spring equinox. Yay! I just want to send all my love to my Cancers. You guys constantly astound me with all the love and support you show this channel. I hope you guys were able to check out my gift to you, a random love reading for you guys. So if you haven't, go ahead and check that out. This reading is covering this waning moon period, which is a period of time where things are really slowing down, where we're wrapping up loose ends. We might also feel like our energy is a little bit lower. So it's really a nice time to withdraw and let go of things that are no longer serving us. It's a time to reflect on personal growth, and it's important to begin envisioning your new ideas and your new beginnings and what it is you want, what intentions you want to set for the new moon. Okay, my dear Cancers, my fellow Cancers, I love you so much. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. We're going to ask Spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, and spirit guides, what messages do you have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for this waning moon, dark moon period? What messages do you have for Cancer for this waning moon, dark moon period? What messages do you have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? Page of Swords. The Judgment card. Whoa, Seven of Wands. All right, Knight of Cups. There you are. Coming out in your own reading or in our own reading. Six of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. All right, and we get the Moon card. Okay, some of you guys have a Pisces coming towards you. Okay, but let's go ahead. Let me take a look at the rest of our underlying energy cards. We have the Five of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This is a feeling of lack, but this can also be, you walking away from something and something that maybe gave you financial stability, emotional stability. But I really feel more than anything, Cancers, you guys had to walk away because it was no longer serving you. And you said, I don't care if I take a hit, not physically, but I think like I don't care if I take a hit financially or if things are a little bit up in the air for now, because this is what I need to do. She's taking her child with her. This could be, some of you guys have been doing inner child work. Some of you might have walked away from a marriage that was no longer, that was no longer healthy, or that that was no longer for your highest good. Some of you might have been walking away from a job that gave you stability, but you had no passion for it. Underneath that, we do have the Queen of Wands in reverse. So this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and it could have gotten a little bit nasty. Queen of Wands is, normally she's very charismatic. She's loving. She's perfect, the perfect person to have in case of an emergency. She knows how to handle everything with grace and with power and charisma. But I feel like, that could be the person that you're walking away from, or it could be, maybe your boss or somebody, whoever you walked away from, whatever you walked away from, might not have received that news, in a really great way. Okay. And they might be trying to hold on to you as well. But, your energy here is the Page of Swords. This is somebody who's pretty clear on what they're doing. You guys, the Page of Swords is all about communication. And, as soon as I pulled this card, I really got an intuitive hit, like you guys trusting the signs and the synchronicities that you were receiving. This was a hard decision to make here, but you really decided to trust, how you were feeling and the messages that you were receiving, either through prayer, meditation, through dreams, whatever it might be, that it was telling you it's time to move forward. The Page of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. You might have that in your chart, or you just might be exhibiting sort of qualities of being detached. I think this Queen of Wands, whatever energy that was, look at that. And underneath it, you have the Chariot card. You have Cancer coming out. Cancer's on the move. Yeah, Cancer, you guys were on the move, or whoever this is resonating with, you're on the move. And I think normally being such an emotional sign, being detached is not what people expect. But I think you realized I need to do this. There's no question about this. This is no longer working for me, a relationship, a job, something you are putting your time and energy and resources into. And, Cancers, I see you guys walking away. All right. You are totally, completely supported in this decision, Cancers. You have the Judgment card. This is a scorpionic energy. This is about transformation. Whatever situation you're walking away from had sort of run its course, had come to an end. If it was a relationship or a job or what have you, you weren't able to make it grow. You weren't able to take it any further. And Spirit's saying, you are answering the call. You're finally listening to your heart, what you need to do. You're making the right decision, and this is success. For a lot of you, this is a family issue, okay? Because I see this child in the Five of Pentacles, okay? And the Judgment card is also, there's a family in there. So you might be supported also by your friends and your family making this decision. It may be a decision that you needed or you felt like you needed to make a while back, but because Cancers, we're so loving, we're so caring, we are very committed to, anything that, that pulls on our heartstrings, that it's hard for us to make a snap judgment, okay, like we are right now. It's not making a snap judgment either, but it's like it's hard to be cold and hard about it, okay, for most Cancers. All right. So what's blocking you is the Seven of Wands. I feel like this is that Queen of Wands energy. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sag person. I feel like someone's putting up a fight to you leaving. I feel like they're making it difficult. I feel like they're either verbally criticizing you, or you're really worried about, I feel like for some of you, you're worried about somebody's response to you leaving. And I think you're also really worried about the conflict this is going to create, or you're dealing with a lot of this negative energy. For some of you, I feel like it could even get physical. And I want you to be I want you to be very, very careful. Okay, and Spirit saying, it's really important that you are protected in this journey. There is an angel looking over this situation. So, Spirit is saying you are divinely protected, but make sure that you're making the right decisions. And also make sure, if you have to leave stuff behind because you're worried about a physical altercation, remember you can always replace stuff. Okay, so if your partner, or if this situation you feel like it might get physical, Spirit's saying, you know what, you can buy new clothes, you can buy new stuff. Your health and the safety of you and your loved ones is the most important. I don't want anybody to get afraid, because that message is just for one or two of you, and you'll know this. Okay, this is like, I'm really seeing, this Queen of Wands energy here. This is not the first time. You know how they react. Okay. And so if you've never been in if your partner, or the people you're dealing with have never exhibited any qualities, abusive qualities, then you'll know that this isn't for you. Okay. This is just a very, very specific message for maybe one or two of you who know that your partner, or that things can get out of hand. And I see that sort of keeping you, like, I think you're anxious and you're worried about it. But again, Spirit's saying you're supported in this journey, but it's really important that you're safe at all times. Okay. In your foundation, we have the Knight of Cups. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This is you. This is you being, this is you believing in love. This is you believing in commitment. And I see this being, a relationship that you thought was a soulmate relationship. For some of you, it's somebody maybe that you've been with for a long time that you once believed was your twin flame or your soulmate. Things may have changed, and you no longer believe that, or it's a karmic relationship that it was a hard lesson to learn, and it took a while, but because there were lots of soul ties between you guys and contracts. Okay. I didn't mean this to be a love reading, and I feel like this also really resonates with your love reading, the bonus love reading that I did for you as well, because the Six of Cups also, for some of you, I feel like you might have had somebody come back to you during Mercury retrograde. And I also feel like some of you might have met somebody from your past that sort of woke you up, sort of awoke this passion. And I'm not saying that you necessarily were in a three-party situation, or that you're leaving somebody or someone for something else, but I feel like your soul like woke up when you met somebody, or maybe you realized like you were in this job that was really, it was like sucking the life out of you, and something, you saw somebody or you heard something, or you're like, you know what, yeah, I did always want to, be an artist, or I did always want to, I don't know, be in, in the medicine, in the health sciences or in medicine, and I never did that. And something sort of like, I feel like woke you up to the fact that you needed to leave, and you kind of needed to leave fast, and you kind of needed to leave at all costs, whether it's a relationship or a job or just even a way of being. Some of you might have even had a health scare. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is take a look at this. What I'm going to do. I like all of a sudden I don't know. That was weird. Sorry, guys. Seven of Pentacles is what's crowning you. This is, your attention to detail. I also feel like this is a lot of the energy that you were receiving, and a lot of us were receiving during this full moon in Virgo. Virgo is all about analyzing, and it's all about, looking at your resources and paying attention to, I feel like some of you are reworking your budget. Because you know that there's some change afoot, and you might have to tighten the purse strings. There might be a change at work, and you're just trying to sort of figure out all the logistics of how this is going to work. For others of you, this is really alluding to, you're leaving a relationship that you put a lot of time and energy and resources into. You guys might have shared resources and shared assets, and you're just trying to sort of work out a plan here, okay? And you're really supported by that energy with that Virgo full moon. So I feel like a lot of you guys, and we have this full moon showing up right here, but a lot of you spend a lot of sleepless nights during this Virgo full moon period, trying to, put together a plan, trying to see things clearly. Okay. Now, for others of you, I did mention when I pulled these cards, for some of you, I feel like you might have met someone, or you started calling in or manifesting a soulmate, and that might be a Pisces person or another Cancer person. Okay. That's a message just for a few of you. For others of you, you know that you're moving into a time of uncertainty. Okay. With this Five of Pentacles energy coming out. The Five of Pentacles energy is, again, like you might be leaving somebody that you depended on financially. You might be leaving a job that provided you stability. You might be leaving a long-term partner, who was, either verbally or physically abusive. And this is going to be a confusing journey for you. You're really starting something new. I'm getting that Fool energy here, but you know that you need to do it. I mean, just look at her face. She's like, I don't care what happens. I need to do this. I've already been through a lot, and I can get through this. That's the message I'm getting. Okay. The Moon card is all about also, making sure that during a time when things get a little bit crazy, or you're not sure about what's going on, that you have the ability to quiet the noise through meditation. If things feel dark, you can't see clearly, allow your eyes time to adjust. Don't freak out. There's not a boogeyman around the corner, but don't freak out, and you'll be able to see everything just as if it were daytime, especially with the light of this moon. But but give yourself that time to adjust, and don't freak out is what I'm getting here, okay? Because your path will be and is lit, okay? You just need to follow your inner guidance, and know that you're completely supported on this journey, okay? And for some of you, it's not going to be an easy journey, but once you move through that fear, there's so many blessings waiting for you, and so many gifts waiting for you on the other side of this fear. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what additional messages we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And I don't mean to say fear, like I don't want you to be afraid, but I feel like more than anything, and my spirit guides just said correct there. It's not fear, it's like that anxiety of doing something new or stepping into the unknown. Okay, and there's like a little bit of confusion. Okay. All right, so we get number 7. This is, the 7 is the number of the Chariot, but the Stand Your Ground, this is the 7 of Wands. That's coming out twice in this reading. 77 is all about your spiritual journey. It's about the path of the mystic, spiritual leadership, truth, purification of the ego. But this is also you standing up for yourself. So again, some of you are leaving a situation that was really unbalanced, where somebody wasn't treating you fairly. It could be work, it could be love, it could be in the family. Okay. and you get firm foundation, number 4. So this is the need for you to, this is the 4 of Pentacles. And the 4 of Pentacles is, there's a need for you to release. And I feel like, here with this 5 of Pentacles, it just keeps drawing my eye. You might have to leave this behind. You might have to release. You might have been stuck in a situation that was giving you, false sense of security, or it gave you a sense of security, but it was, sucking the life out of you otherwise. I hate to be so negative here. This is, definitely not my intention, but I do feel like some of you are definitely, you're not taking the easy way out, but you're doing the right thing. Okay, and then you get conflict and defeat, the 5 of Swords. Again, yeah, I think you're going to run up against some conflict. I think you were dealing with somebody who was maybe, being very tricky, very manipulative, was out to win at all costs, was very egotistical, was, was only taking. And Cancer, you're like, I can't do this anymore. This is Venus in Aquarius. It might have been an air sign, or it might have been somebody who was just very flippant. Their attitude towards you, very flippant. And I feel like you had really good intentions, Cancer, and this person was just sort of, I just get this, they're really obnoxious is how I think you would describe this person. All right, and then you get the High Priestess. Yeah, this is the need for healing. You also get that with the Moon card, so you're getting a lot of Pisces energy. So for some of you, there's going to be an important Pisces that's coming to you, okay? And you might have been manifesting this person. They might be a healer. It might be, you might consult a psychic or a tarot reader at this time. And this is beautiful energy, because this is also, Spirit telling you to trust your instincts. Cancers were one of the most intuitive signs out there. Okay, so don't second guess what you need to do, because deep down you know what that is. And if you're feeling confused, meditate, pray, ask Spirit and your angels and your spirit guides for signs and synchronicities that will help you, show you the way, okay, that we're seeing there in that Moon card, and cut through any confusion. You get nourishment. Yes, number 7. So look at that. So we have, and look at this, 5 and 2 adds up to 7. We have the 7 of Wands coming out twice. Here you get the 7. So this is beautiful. This, for a lot of you guys, this is a spiritual journey. And this is nourishment. This is you. This is you being fulfilled. You don't worry. The universe will always provide for you. Okay. Especially when times are tough. Yeah. All right, and then you get assessing. Interesting. This came out in the Pisces reading too. I believe it was the Pisces reading. Or maybe it was the Scorpio reading. I don't remember. But the assessing card, this is you seeing the big picture. Again, you get the 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands twice. You get the 7. You get this assessing card. Yeah, so right now during this time, you are, you're going to be assessing your situation, what you can and can't do in order to make this happen, Cancer. Final message for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, here you get Savage, she who is wild, untamed, wild, and mysterious. Yeah, so Cancer, you're going to be breaking away from the pack. You're going to be doing something that maybe other people don't understand. Again, you might receive some criticism for leaving a long-term relationship that maybe everybody approved of or thought you should stay in, but it wasn't true to who you were, or it was somehow, it was having a negative impact on your life. And you're going to I'm getting this full energy. You're going to do it. You're going to do it no matter what the risks are. It's something you feel like you need to do. Okay, I'm really getting like a sense of, I need to do this. There's no other option here. Okay, Cancer. So I love you guys so much. This was a very interesting reading. I wish you guys all the best on this new path and on this journey. It may not be easy, but I can definitely see that it's going to be rewarding. And again, we're totally supported during this waning dark moon period to withdraw and to let go of the things that are no longer serving us, and to look towards better and bigger horizons, reflect on our personal growth, and get these new ideas and these new beginnings, start formulating them within us. Okay, so I love you guys. I hope this helped. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. But most of all, I want to thank you guys for listening. I love you. Take care.